Oh, hey there. Good morning. Sleep well? Great. You look in better shape than yesterday, that's for sure. I made some coffee. Want some? Alright, there you go. There's also some eggs and bacon if you want. Okay then, here. So, enjoy your food. Then you can get a shower, get dressed, and then we'll get down to business. You can take your time though, don't worry about it. So, had enough? Did you like it? Great, that's good to hear. More coffee? No? Well, more for me, I guess. Go ahead and get ready. I'll just make myself another cup and wait for you here. Oh yeah, bathroom's over there, by the way. Okay, you ready? Perfect. Let's go. Okay, so first I want to show you the chicken coop. So yeah, I know it may sound weird, but everything will become clear once you see it. So come this way, I'll show you. Oh my god, you should have seen your face. Yeah, soon you will stop being surprised by weird noises around here, I'll tell you that much. Come on, it's just a bit farther to the chicken coop, and then you'll get all the answers you want. Behold, I give you the Chickenosaurus. Okay, so the name is a work in progress, but that's not what matters. What matters is that it's a dinosaur, made from a chicken. A dinosaur chicken! Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? You don't seem very convinced. Maybe you want a closer look. Hold on, I'll try to get him to come closer. Clucky! Here, Clucky! Come on, come to Papa. That's right, come on. Yes, that's right. A little closer, little closer. That's right, come on. And ow! Ow! It bit me! Oh, that little shit! Yeah. They can be a little feisty. But anyway, see? He doesn't have a beak anymore. But actual jaws with teeth and claws on his wings. Yeah, I'm still working on the tail though. It's still not as dinosaur-like as I want. What? Hey, don't talk about Clucky like that. See, he's all sad now. Okay, Clucky, Clucky, look at me. Don't listen to him. Of course you're not a monster. Well, okay, you might be, but you're my little monster. That's right. Who's my good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Oh, yes. You love neck scratches, don't you? Good boy. Yes, that's right. Good boy. Okay, let's keep going. We still have a lot to see. Alright, so this right here is the next area I want to show you. This big hangar here is for more miscellaneous species. Basically, this is where I put all the species too dangerous to keep in the chicken coop, and all the birds that would escape if I left them outside. You know, all the small birds. Right, so I'm gonna have to yell a little bit in here because it's so noisy. So, here are the ostriches, the emus, the cassowaries, basically anything you could turn into a velociraptor or a similar dino. I also have a lot of smaller birds of all kinds. You know, I just want to keep my options open. Oh yeah, I also got some talking parrots. You know, I'm not sure we can make anything out of them, but wouldn't it be cool to have some talking dinos? Alright, let's get to the next section. Follow me. Right, it's a bit quieter here. I don't have to yell anymore. Now, here are the crocodiles, the gators, the caimans, the turtles. You know, they're not as interesting to mess with because they really haven't changed that much in millions of years, but we could still make something interesting from them. Maybe if we combine them with something else, who knows? I need to keep them caged up, not so much to keep them from going out, but rather to keep the birds from getting in. Last time a bird got too close to a crocodile, it was eaten. And let me tell you, those birds are expensive, so yeah, better safe than sorry. Right, so actually this part right here is where you come in. I can barely manage to keep the Chickenosaurus project running, and even that has been a lot of trial and error, plus I had someone to help me get started at first. That ship has sailed though, so now I need to make do on my own. But with you here, I'm sure things will be very different. Just think of the possibilities. Okay, so I'm sure that must have sounded like the ramblings of a mad scientist. You must have a lot of questions, right? Let's go outside and I'll answer everything. Alright, now, ask away. The reason I'm making dinosaurs, huh? Okay, that one's a bit of a long story. Basically, as a kid, I was fascinated by fantasy books and movies, and I really wanted all those monsters, all the magic I saw to exist in real life. It fascinated me so much. When I was maybe 5 years old, my mom made me a little magic wand. It was just a wooden dowel wrapped in electrical tape with a little cardboard star glued at the top, but I was sure it'd work. After all, when we're kids, we all think our parents are basically superheroes, right? They can do anything. But it didn't work. Obviously, right? When I realized, I cried and cried to the point my mom almost felt bad for making the wand in the first place. That didn't stop me though. Later, every time I saw a character in a movie perform a specific gesture or recite a certain spell, I'd try it myself, just in case. Of course, those never worked either, but I wasn't ready to just give up. Around the same time, I started learning about dinosaurs, and I thought, hey, hang on, they're not quite dragons, but they're close enough. And the best part is, they actually existed. Then I learned about cryptids. Creatures like the Yeti, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster. At that point, I was already a bit disillusioned, but I still wanted to try everything I could to find one. So as soon as I earned enough money with my first jobs, I went to Scotland to look for Nessie, and when that didn't work, I went to Congo in search of the Mokerembembe, a sort of dinosaur that's said to live in the Likuala swamps. I didn't find anything there either, sadly. After that, I basically gave up on finding existing dinosaurs or monsters. I thought, if you want something done well, do it yourself. So, I set out to create my own versions of dinosaurs. At the time, I was starting to make quite a bit of money from the company I had created, so I thought I could hire some high-profile researchers to help me. Most of them just laughed in my face, though, and I could only find one or two associates who agreed to work with me on this. We started experimenting on chickens because they're really easy to procure, they're really cheap, so they were the perfect test bed, so to speak. We were making good progress, but when my associates realized the scale of my ambitions, the fact I wasn't just experimenting but wanted to introduce a whole range of new species into the world, they suddenly got cold feet. They said what we were doing was wrong and unethical. Pah! Cowards. They were gonna report me to the authorities, and they were trying to get the whole operation shut down. So I grabbed all the research samples, all the notes, and all the dinosaur prototypes I could carry, and I fled the country. And here we are. This is where I ended up. Okay, anything else? No, I don't really have any helpers, or at least I didn't before you came here. This is very much a one-man operation. Alfonso brings me stuff from time to time, but that's about it. I do have help though, just not human help. Oh, actually, on that note, I have one more important place to show you. Alright, here we are. This is my lab. To compensate for the lack of manpower, I've installed several robotic arms that carry out most of the testing for me. There's a lot of other experimental machinery here too, and most of it is controlled by a supercomputer running deep learning algorithms, so a lot of the time I don't actually need to do much. The system pretty much runs itself. There's just one thing though. I programmed the computer using the research notes I already had and gave it a precise goal for the Chickenosaurus, so it's very good at slowly refining that particular dino, but it kinda sucks at creating new ones. I have no idea how to do it either, honestly. Which brings me to you. If you still agree to help me, you'll be in charge of all new dinosaur projects. There are some specific goals I want to achieve, but aside from that, I'll give you free reign to create basically anything you want. Any creature you can think of. As long as I can get the base animals, of course. Oh yeah, and did I mention the 6-figure salary? Because you get a 6-figure salary. So, what do you say? Right, no need to answer right now. I'll give you a bit of time to think about it. Do you think you can give me your answer by tomorrow? Alright. Now, on to the more practical stuff. I'll still need to give you a tour of the house itself, don't I? Come on, let's go.